Hello everyone, EtherSong here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Collective Shout. So Collective Shout is the group that sent letters to Visa and MasterCard telling them to stop supporting Steam because they have certain adult games. This caused Visa and MasterCard to tell Steam that they won't be able to use their cards unless they take down those games, so Steam had to take down those games. So basically, Collective Shout, through, I guess, a loophole in the credit card system, was able to censor games on Steam going above individual countries' laws, just basically do worldwide censorship at will, which is a huge problem and that caused a big outrage throughout the internet. So after that happened, people started looking into who is Collective Shout and what have they done before and just like who are they. So by looking into it, we learned a lot of things about them. So let's jump into this. So this is one of the founders of Collective Shout that is forcing Steam to bow down to payment processors. They think these characters are hurting children. Oh, wow. These are hurting children so much. Right. We haven't heard this before, like video games causing violence and things like that. But at the same time, this Collective Shout, they support cuties. It's not a meme. It's not a they want fiction censored. I bet they defend cuties. Collective Shout quite literally did in fact defend cuties. So it's not, so video games that are fictional are causing harm to children, but actual children being sexualized is not causing harm to children. Like what? Oh, and beyond that, they seem to have defended pedos from legal consequences before. So this group, I guess they want fictional things taken down, but they quite literally defend, actual people that have caused problems before, which is pretty crazy. And beyond that, this is the movement operations manager at Collective Shout, advocating for the banning of anime. For clarification, back in 2020, an Australian senator used anime like Goblin Slayer and No Game, No Life to try to get a sweeping ban on anime. So yeah, they're not ready to stop at just, adult games. They want everything banned. Everything anime banned. If they could, they would do it. And who's to say they won't stop pressuring Visa and MasterCard more after their recent win, saying, well, we want this taken down next, and we want this taken down next. And who's to say they couldn't? But here's some more big information about them. It seems that a lot of the Collective Shout members are connected to the Australian government. This means their group is very likely getting some support from the government behind the scenes. It would explain how in 8 days Steam was forced to remove hundreds of games, which is pretty crazy. How did this small, they said grassroots group in Australia be able to take down so many games on Steam so quickly and pressure big companies like Visa and MasterCard? Well, it seems like they may have support and they have connections. Obviously, they used to work in the Australian government, so it seems like they may still have connections there, right? And that would explain how they are able to do it so fast. But one thing we can't forget is that the real problem is Visa and MasterCard actually doing this. Maybe they just jumped at the opportunity like, well, this gives us more, this is a way for us to move forward, with boiling the pot. If we start banning small things like this where people can't oppose, and when we start banning other things we don't like as a payment processor, then people won't be able to do anything. And that is the real issue. Collective Shout is a problem. They are the ones that started the ban on Steam, but the real issue is Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, the payment processors. So Elon Musk has also taken notice of this, and Elon Musk has taken notice of the payment processor censorship issue in gaming. Need to get X payments going soon. So perhaps Elon Musk will start a new payment system that doesn't censor as much. It's hard to say because, he is the one that made PayPal before, which is a problem currently. But Elon Musk did recently release, the new Grok AI avatars that are also, companions that are also receiving the brunt of, criticism from groups like Collective Shout. So perhaps, Elon Musk is a little bit more on the anime and gamer side currently. Another big win for fighting back against this is Yamada Taro. So this is a politician in Japan who is recently reelected. Now, the big thing about this politician is he's been a huge advocate for anti-censorship and freedom of expression in Japan. So the fact he won and got elected is a pretty big deal. He's also been very outspoken against Visa and MasterCard. So he's been fighting back against the censorship in Japan by Visa and MasterCard. Somebody actually saw him in Akihabara last Friday, and they saw Yamada Taro and I guess Ken Akamatsu. So Yamada explained how freedom of expression is important and vowed to do something with credit card companies. They said they even got to fist bump with him. And we can see his little political poster thing here. And it says, freedom, I will defend freedom of expression. It says manga, anime, games, doujinshi, nanobe, cosplay, and figures. So that's a big issue. He wants to defend the freedom of expression and fight back against the Visa and MasterCard. So going forward, I guess all we can do is try to fight back against this, I guess, loophole or something. However, Visa and MasterCard have been able to start doing this. It's been a real problem, and hopefully we can get this loophole sealed. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments, like the video, and I hope to see you next time. Later.